not much to ask.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler. True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Welcome to the Winking. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Feel free to make... There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times. Hmm?
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Finest fish here. Hot daily.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help? Take a look. Safe. And always wear your armor.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Fresh off the boat. Fresh as in Skyrim.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother. And the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must.
I know you're kind, always sneaking up. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim. Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant. Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership. I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that. I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude, requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torrig to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torrig, it was already too late. By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torrig had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torg on the throne. He made a fine king, a fine king. Take a look. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Thane Bryling,
if you have
at your
business,
service.
please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for solitude, because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Keep the faith. General Tullius will win this war.
My duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants.
With the passing of my dear husband Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Thane Breiling, at your service.
Do you have business with the court?
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Someday, a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday. Are you my gallant hero? Have adventure and romance? Knight came to take me to his castle. Does it spoil the way? What can I do for you?
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm!
As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summoned with words, bound by blood.
What? What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills.
Summoned with words, bound by blood.
You ants don't have the power to bind me!
Where are you? You can't.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
Guess I was just forgetting things.
By Ismir, there's a killer about.
What kind of fool plays with fire? Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. It's not an insult. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell. Your outfit is something of an open wound. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, we could fix you right up. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. She still mourns greatly for her husband, High King Torygg. So she leaves many of the courtly details to me. Anyone with a stout heart like yours.
There's something
welcome here.
Personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
Quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Divines bless you.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for... Hey, I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Speaking of harsh, you bards don't cut each other any slack, do you?
Not in our nature.
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full tilt. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
You just spend your time here bossing me around and yelling for more drinks. You're practically retired already.
I could run the skeever. You even said I'm almost as smart as you.
Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar's no job for a young lady.
What about...
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon. Huh? Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too.
Be quick.
It's a
I have
fine
little
day
patience
with you
for
around.
concerns.
Falk said I could count on you. You have more than earned the right to purchase property and take the next step to becoming a Thane. Speak to Falk when you have the funds, and thank you. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house from my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck to you. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
May the gods watch over your back. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. I'd be glad to help. And of course, don't forget to consult. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well, I'll... Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Do you have business with the court? Certainly. What did you have in mind? Very well, Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. Take care of yourself
All right,
and always remember. The world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood. You're trying.
If you have business, please see then by my right as Jarl. I name you Thane of Hafengar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. Surely you have something better to do. Stay guarded. You never know what could be out there.
God might get...
Wait! Hear my plea! My master, he is lost between worlds, and I cannot bring him back! Why does everyone ignore me? Why do you turn your heads? Why will no one help me? The flame of my master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no, such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Uh-huh.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you... Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Thank you for your patronage.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayrand in Castle Dower. Got a good blacksmith that one.
Spiced wine should hit the spot.
Of course. And I'm sure. Hey, wanna play tag?
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons drawn.
Long life to you, Thane. Until next time. Honored to see you again, my Thane. Honor to you, my Thane. What do you need, my Thane?
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon. Hail, companion.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule. I'll make an exception for you, but do not bring anything out when you leave. Too many dark deeds transpired in those halls. Anyone with a stout... heart like yours is welcome here.
Marty! Kelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed! Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons! Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall. Ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Wrong! Actually, you do, sort of. I am a part of you, little mortal. I'm a shadow in your subconscious, a blemish on your fragile little psyche. You know me, you just don't know it. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, at your service. How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade. Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first Pelagius now? Surely. Real? Oh, well, actually, but seriously, what's the message? Wait! Was it Molag? I'm wrong on all. Ha! But more to the. Because that's crazy! Oh, pardon me. Were you saying something? I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored! I mean, really. Here you stand before Sheogorath himself, Daedric Prince of Madness, and all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent. Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, You're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Yes? I'm all ears.
Yes?
Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
Need something?
Need something? Got something to say? I'm all ears.
You seem to be having a small problem. Or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe if you shrunk the whole thing down a little first.
What can I do for you? Oh, did you need something? Oh, did you need something?
Need something? Need something? Got something to say? Got something to say? Huh? Got something to say? Huh? Need something? Yes? Need something? Need something? Yes? Huh? Yes?
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. Ah! Good. Good! No more barking at all hours and chewing up my slippers. You use the hemlock then? Oh, damned good idea. We're not talking about Barbas, are we? Clavicus Vile's dog? Ooh. Awkward. Oh. Oh, that's right. Now, keep going. Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabajak to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe. It means you helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home. Do you mind? So now, my dear Pelagius can hate himself for being legitimately afraid of things that actually threaten his existence. But only during the day? Honestly, I can't keep up. But by all means, don't stop now!
Need something?
What can I do for you? Need something?
Need... yeah, got something to say? Need something? Got something to say?
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. Inside. Oh, is it your Pelagius? Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. Oh. telly, my dear?
Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well, then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host inside. Oh, is it your Pelagius now? Surely even you read. Oh, well, but seriously, what's the message? Wait! Was it more wrong on all? Ha! But more, because that's crazy. You do realize who you're dealing with here. Sheogorath. Now that's the... So, you have to find the way out first. Ha! Care to welcome to the... Now, the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.